Hey guys, welcome to my TF2 trade series. In this series I'm going to be trying to trade up from 5 keys to my dream backpack. I'm going to start out by selling 2 of these keys for refined. I might trade some others for refined later, but for now I'm just going to only trade these 2. I sold these 2 keys to Scrap TF for 32.33 refined each. Yes, I know that they aren't that price anymore, but this was recorded a while ago. I then traded 11 ref for a square nets taunt. The guy unfortunately had a trade hold, and I did regret this later because I had to wait 15 days for a 2 refined profit. That wasn't quite worth it, so in the future I will not trade with people with trade holds unless it's a really good deal. I'm now trading 12.66 ref for these items here. So I had a few clips recorded before, but I had changed some settings with my Elgato software, so the recordings just sounded really bad and it was kind of distorted and echoey, and I just didn't want to put those clips in. So I'm just going to sum it up in my inventory history. So I traded the festive pistol for the front runner, and then I sold all the items that I had for pure to get 15.77 ref. Here I trade 2 ref for a genuine Sydney Starboat, which I later sell for 3. Okay, so at this point I had not done very much big trading. I normally only traded with small amounts of refined before that. So I was slowly working my way up to doing trades with keys and stuff because I hadn't really done that before. So if you're wondering, that's what I was doing. So for this next trade, I got a little bit tired of the smaller trades that only involved a little bit of ref. So I traded 1 key and 8 ref for a strange North Polar Fleece painted Australian gold. And I had that listed on TF2 Outpost and backpack.tf for a while. I just couldn't really sell it. It was a hard thing to sell. And I eventually got an offer for a strange Archer's grounding, so that had a backpack.tf price of key and 8.33 ref. So I didn't think I'd be getting a better offer anytime soon, so I took that. And strange Archer's groundings was also hard to sell, but that was kind of expected. But the highest buyer turned out to be Scrap TF, and they were buying it for 30.88 ref. So I took that offer, and I knew I had lost a little bit of profit there, but I was happy to see those stranges off my hands. So this next trade that I made was actually really good. So I joined a server the next day after making that last trade, and I found a guy that was advertising in the voice chat about how he had a strange salty dog and a flakjack that he was selling for 22 ref. After realizing how good that deal was, I traded him, and I gave him the 22 ref, and then I later sold the strange salty dog for 21.77 ref, and then the flakjack for 10.88. And that was a big profit for that. That was a really good trade that I made. I don't know if that guy just wanted to get rid of those items fast or something, but that was a really good trade. So I found a guy wanting a Thirst Blood on a trade server. I bought one for 17.11 ref, and the guy offered his gift bringer for it. I also threw in 2 ref, and I then, after making that trade, sold the gift bringer for 29 ref. I didn't even think that it would be that much, but I got 29 ref for it. So this guy was asking 1 key and 10 ref for his strange duck hat here, and there were already buyers for 1 key and 11 ref, so if I couldn't sell it for more, I was planning on just giving it to that top buyer, and that is actually what happened. I couldn't sell it for more than 1 key and 11 ref, so I only did end up making that 1 ref profit, but so good. Next trade was me paying 35 refined for these stranges that this guy was selling here, and then I later sold all those to make a 3.66 refined profit. So far this trade series was going better than I had even imagined. I didn't think that I would be able to come across this good of trades, and if I had a tip to give at this point in the trade series, I would just say to spend a lot of time on trade servers. You're a lot more likely to find a good deal on a trade server than you are on backpack.tf or TF2 Outpost. I mean, that's just how it is for me. That's my opinion, and you can think whatever you want, but that's just something that I think you should do. Spend a lot of time on trade servers and use binds to advertise what you're buying or selling, and that really helps. Here I buy a high 5 taunt for 17.33 ref, and at the time of me making this trade, there was buyers for 17.88. But after making the trade, those buyers went away, and there were still buyers for 17.55. So I just had to sell it for that and only made a 2 scrap profit, but it was fine because I kind of wanted the taunt anyway, because I'd never had the taunt before, and I just kind of wanted to mess around with it for a bit, so that was fine. At this point, my backpack was 5 keys and 30.77 ref, so I had already made 31 ref profit, so almost a key profit so far. So I think that was really good, and this is actually going to conclude this first episode. I had kind of procrastinated the editing of this one for a long time, so I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible, and sorry about that, but any constructive criticism would be appreciated, since this is only my second video, not including that stream re-upload, and those first 2 videos, like counting the stream re-upload, didn't require any editing whatsoever. Like, I didn't even make cuts in it, and I was just learning how to use this new editing software, and this was just a big jump from that, so I hope you can understand that, and yeah, like I said, any constructive criticism would be appreciated. But yeah, that's gonna end it, and I'll see you in episode 2, hopefully, which should be coming out soon. I don't really have a exact date for it, but yeah, see you then.